job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking customers.
Welcome to the fucking blue collar happy hour.
They go through the butt?
I think that's just some creativity on the part of whomever did the animation.
The butt is an orifice, okay?
That means they'd have to crawl through poop. Just because they're aliens doesn't make them gross. Bigotry.
Superman's an alien. He's got a poop fetish.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah. He uberliebe's the old shiz, as I understand it.
Where do you get this nonsense?
Google.
Give it a goog. That's all you gotta do. Just give it a goog. And you just find out Superman plays with poop.
Yeah.
Also give it a goog and find out where in the world is Aaron, ladies and gentlemen, because we're back with episode 85 of the longest running episodic best blue collar podcast out there. I'm stalling so I can get the goddamn sound box up. Blue collar happy hour, everybody.
There you go.
And joining me this week as the guest host is with the mostest, the man from the show where they say no to H2O. Everybody, well, give a big round of applause to Steven.
I'm gonna come.
No, hey, watch it. Ralph, no, that soundboard here. Come on.
Well, it's good to be back.
Yeah, man, good to have you back. Thanks for agreeing to do the show with me. I appreciate it. Aaron,
I feel bad.
I know where Aaron is. He's on vacay. He's enjoying life with his beautiful family, his lovely girls, and his wife. They're off.
That's nice.
Enjoying the world and, having and making family memories. And that's going to be me next week. So it was like, all right, dude, we can record Sunday before you leave. Cool. And Sunday we were both dead. And I was like, I got it, bro. No water on the weekend. They'll come through. They're going to come through and help us out.
Yeah, I don't know what Sean's doing right now. So I talked to him.
To be fair, I did not send him an invite. I feel bad now.
No, it's fine. I was just like, okay, I don't know what he was doing. I didn't
feel
even
bad.
ask him.
I did not ask him either. Sorry, Sean. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know what he was doing, or if, because at this time, he usually has to pick up Angie, his wife, at the salon, or I don't know. I don't see their car in the main street, so because I'm looking right outside the window.
Well, maybe he's off playing with duty like Superman. He's in the poop stuff like John Cena said there. You ever seen Peacemaker?
I have, yeah. Wow.
It's a great show, man. I really like that show.
It really is. It's very good and funny and hilarious. And John Cena is a great actor when he has great scripts to be funny.
When he wrestles, I call him John Cena. When he acts, I call him John Cena. Just because it's fancier.
A little
he
bit
makes
more
it sound more Hollywood.
Yeah, a little bit more spice.
It's like when Joe Dirt puts the E on the end, pronounces Dirte. Makes it a little fancier.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
I appreciate you coming back, man. We got a jam-packed episode here. Lots to talk about, but the big topic of the week is Superman came out.
It did.
Did you see Superman, Steven?
I did. I saw it first show at 2:00 with Sean.
You guys are on top of that. You guys are really on top of. We got to be like some of the first people to see this flick.
Well, the reason being is because the night before, people who went to the screenings were actually being shown the movie somewhere early, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing people clip it and put it on TikTok. I'm like, you asshole.
Oh.
Like, you have to be that dirtbag to go and do that. I'm like, I wouldn't do that.
It's not cool, man.
I'll wait for the weekend, and then when we did the show on Monday, okay, I was like, you have the weekend to go see it. And then trailers are already coming out with new scenes of the movie because it's updating, like, Superman's the top box office movie of the weekend. And, so it's fine.
Come see his puppy. Yeah, all this shit.
Yeah. But, yeah, I didn't get the popcorn bucket. Was not going to get that. Jurassic World, I was tempted.
Footprint. That goddamn footprint was huge. They had it.
No, not that one. At Cinemark, it was an orange. It was just a square bucket. It was orange, and then it, like, with the light, it kind of looked clear, like the orange light would go through. That one's really cool. But, yeah, that foot one. I was at AMC yesterday trying to see if I could get the Galactus head, and I'm only going to be able. Yeah, so the lady that I talked to there, she said, if you go to AMC, they're only giving out that day. They're not giving out earlier because some places have been getting it earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Thursday next week, not tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me because I would have been showing up. Me and Sean would have got there like, all right, yeah, this is awesome. I'm going to see it, and it's next week.
Y'all would have been watching Jennifer Love Hewitt getting hooked down. I said almost said axe. I'm like, no, it's a hook.
Yeah,
She would have been getting hooked down again. Yeah, you were like right before the show. You're like, yeah, man, Fantastic Four this week. I'm like, bro, that's next week.
Yeah.
Like, what? No. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
They took everything from me, Carmen.
That had to hurt worse than than when you walk into work and you think it's Thursday, but it's actually Wednesday. That had to hurt a little bit worse than that.
And today's actually Wednesday.
Exactly, man. So
I to be honest, like this Monday. So yeah, Monday I did No on the Weekend with Sean. Then after that, we did True Chicago Sports that I'm usually on Mondays. And then coming in Wednesday doing this show, I'm like podcasting every day. Like I should be getting paid doing this.
You're a hot commodity, dude. Yeah, record a show on Wednesday to drop on a Friday. Boom. Yeah, that's the way we do it. Because I got to edit, dog. The video version takes longer to edit. Like I found that out. I'm like, oh man, you got to go in.
See, I do all that. So the program we use, there's before, after, and then the end scene, and then it's live on YouTube right then and there. It's already in there.
Yeah, I don't know how to do scenes or nothing. I gotta figure that out on
here. The one program we use has AI, so it generates the clips. It grabs what it thinks is funny.
This will do that. Will do that, and then you can also type in keywords. Like if it didn't give you a clip you want, you can type in keywords. Like when we talked about,
that's pretty cool. That's really cool.
Like Superman doing poopy stuff, like John Cena said. Yeah, dude. This one though, last week, I don't know if you listened to last week's episode, but we started off and we were talking about things you can't say, and we, as the bit, we'd say the things, but then we deleted them out post show and like put like, it would just say, I had AI, I typed it in, it was like on the program it goes, radio edit. And so I just had it do it over and over again, dude, and it was freaking hilarious because like we were just saying like I sat there, I said something in front of Aaron, and then like I went and deleted it, and she's like, oh yeah, and you can't call someone a radio edit, and then afterwards she's like, yeah man, that word rhymed with kite, like you can't say that, like shit like that. It's like
y'all don't say that. Y'all don't say that.
Yeah, you can't say that. So yeah, and then like I said afterwards, I'm like, bro, watch, someone's gonna get really offended by this bit. Like they're just gonna be like, they're not gonna get the comedy behind it. They're like, you fucking assholes, even when you edit it out, it's still offensive. Like, get out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of Superman, Steven? How'd you like the Man of Steel this time around with James Gunn taking the helm?
Okay, so it's definitely James Gunn-y. It's definitely gives off the vibes of Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, I'm not. You could tell with some of the fight scenes with Mr. Terrific at the end of it when he goes to go get Superman. With the fight scenes, and then he's doing his thing. The music track, I knew there was gonna be music in there. I love dogs, man. I am an animal person, but Crypto is a piece of shit.
They need to get what's the dog trainer's name? The guy that goes
yeah. It's
they need to get that guy in there. Yeah, the one that got trained, Cartman.
Yeah, Gabriel something.
The
Gabriel
dog
Lopez.
whisperer.
Yeah,
Gabriel
like Gonzalez, Gabriel Hernandez, Gabriel.
The dog whisperer. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay,
Caesar Milan.
I was close. I was really close. Okay,
really close.
So close.
Okay. What you do is you offer him a treat. If he does not take the treat, you give him a.
Give me some chicken. Give me some chicken.
Yeah.
I want some KFC. And then Crypto was too much. Had too much screen time.
Okay, I can understand that.
Mr. Terrific was a great character. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yes.
Guy Gardner was a dick, which is also his personality if you read the comic books. And
Which I loved.
It was awesome. I think the casting for this movie was great. I felt it was a little cheesy. And it's like, I'm such a comic book nerd. When Lex Luthor is naming off bra sizes, D32, A,
1A,
33,
1A,
whatever. Superman is super hearing. Don't you think? Unless Lex already put covering and he can't hear it. But also, Superman should not be bleeding if there's no kryptonite. I don't understand how he could be bleeding in the first scene and then Crypto's just jumping on and making it worse. Like, there's no way he should be bleeding.
I wondered that too, but like I kind of wondered if it was like them matching, like because he met someone that matched his strength. If that's why, Like he's someone who's just as strong as him, just as fast as him, everything like that. I kind of wondered maybe that's the reason why. Because while you say that,
go ahead. No, it just
while
makes
you say
sense
that about
because
Superman,
it makes sense because technology. It makes sense because now after the fact you find out that it's his clone underneath him. Okay,
Yeah.
so you get that spoiler after that because then if they didn't have that, if it
by
wasn't
the way, you
him,
haven't seen the movie yet. We're spoiling it. Sorry, we should have told you that before.
I mean, you had the weekend to go see it.
Yeah.
And it's Wednesday, so what are you doing? And this is coming out Friday. So if you haven't seen it by Friday, that's your own fault.
That's your own fault.
Yeah,
you find out it's his clone, which, I thought was a nice little twist. I was like, oh, okay, that's how they did it. Because I'm like, how is this guy made of kryptonite? Like it was, and then how'd they get into the Fortress of Solitude? There was a lot of questions, and then it gets answered at the end where you find out, oh, it's his clone. Like that's how they're able to get into the Fortress of Solitude. That's how he's able to kick Superman's ass. The bra size thing, I understand the super hearing, but if he doesn't know, I understand that aspect. But Superman doesn't know what those commands mean. So, like, it's literally just he's programmed this dude to fight like Superman by studying Superman and plugging all this shit in or whatever. It's like a giant, So if he doesn't know what the commands mean, I kind of understood that. I understand your crypto stance as well. I didn't hate crypto as much, but I did see, like, this fucking dog needs to get that. This dog needs a kryptonite newspaper across his ass. Just fucking one good swat across his ass. This is ridiculous.
Like Mr. Terrific's equipment, he's just biting. I guess that's a setup for him to go bite the toy that Lex was using to call the commands.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do, but that's dumb. I'm excited for Supergirl. I think that's awesome.
Hold on. We find out that's Supergirl's dog, so you might get even more crypto in the Supergirl movie.
That's another thing. So my thing is also, I'm surprised there's not backlash for Supergirl. Because she's blonde, she's an alcoholic, and she likes to party.
Dude, sign me up, dog.
That's my kind of girl. That's exactly my type.
As soon as I found that out, I'm like, they already sold me a ticket to this movie. They're like, yeah, she goes to planets with red suns because on yellow sun planets, we can't get drunk. She can get drunk on a red sun planet. I'm like, God damn, that's wifey material right there. Supergirl's wifey material.
Absolutely. Blonde, booze, Barty. I'm trying to think of 3 B's, but like party, but just put a B.
Blondes, booze, and bulletproof. Got it.
Not with a red sun, though.
Oh. Maybe they don't have bullets there. Maybe they got lasers.
Oh, yeah.
See?
I wonder if it's a red sun and she shoots the laser if it hurts her while she's doing it.
Well, does the red sun still make her fly? Like, I don't get how. I don't know.
I think
we'll find out in her movie, I guess.
I think it makes her normal.
She's gonna be in her flick. They teased her in this movie, which I thought was cool. I agree with you on Mr. Terrific. Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner? Was that his name?
Yeah, Guy Gardner. Yeah,
Guy Gardner. See, I'm not like up on the Green Lantern Corps, so like I'm like, oh, I know. Okay, he's like a Green Lantern. That's cool. He fucking made this movie for me. He was awesome as shit. The fact that they called them the Justice Gang had me laughing every time. And then they're like, that's a lame name because that's a cool name. Every time he was like, even I was like, that's a cool name. That's a dope. That's way better than the Justice League. The Justice Gang? That's fucking badass. And then did you notice in the climax of the movie, Superman's in hot water because he goes and he stops this interaction between like 2 countries, which people relate to what's going on, wherever right now. Today. And he stops this conflict, and the conflict resumes because Superman has been arrested and he's gone or whatever. And the Justice Gang shows up to help these people, and Guy Gardner comes out and he's jacking up all these people. Did you notice that coming out of the ground was when he was hitting people was just a bunch of middle fingers?
Yeah.
That was awesome, dude.
I love that, yeah. And then he goes, and the little boys say, Superman, and then he goes, sorry, kid. Superman's delayed, or he's not coming.
You got the Justice Gang.
Yeah,
that's not our name. and then they want to bring in who's the alien that helps Superman get out of the prison?
He saves his son.
Yeah,
And then he gets trapped in that fucking dimensional thing. I just felt like he was always getting himself into situations that he could avoid and not.
Yeah.
But I guess he was weak, and then he gets the son. I don't know his exact name off the top of my head.
I did like, though, when they were like, oh, you should invite him to join. He's like, nah, he can't be a member of the Justice Gang. He goes, Justice Gang, that's a cool name. And he goes, you're in.
Yeah.
He's like right off the bat, think it's a cool name, you're in.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Jimmy Olsen pulled game.
Oh, my God. Thank you for bringing that up. I forgot all about that. The kid from Righteous Gemstones friggin' comes in and is just pulling tail left and right.
Yeah.
And
first of all, that girl, if she's got webbed toes, I don't care.
Dude, I wanted to see them. I'm like, they have to show them. At some point, you have to show them. I'm like, okay, when are we seeing her feet? Let's go. I'm ready. Like, I get why people have foot fetishes, because when am I going to see her feet? I want to see them. She was a genius. You find out the whole time, like, oh, this broad's just taking selfies left and right in front of all of the plans. And he's like, oh, here's all my stuff. And everything has his plans in the background. Genius. Smart gal.
Yeah. As soon as I'm sitting next to Sean, and then he's like texting, he texts her to meet up. I'm like, I bet you it's Lex's girl, Sean. He goes, no, it's got to be Hawk Girl. I'm like, no, dude, it's going to be Lex's girl. I guarantee you. And he goes, okay. Then I go, and it's her. And I'm like, I fucking knew it. I know like this fucking movie. Like, I'm reading everything. And then there was this annoying guy with his kid. The guy was like clapping. He was like, yeah, go Superman. And then his son is just sitting there with an icy. I'm like, dude, if your kid wasn't there, like, I would have said, shut the fuck up. But your kid's there, and I'm not going to do anything. But I'm like, dude, your kid is just sitting there watching it, and you're the one who's, like, clapping and giggling and go, like, dude, chill out.
What Jurassic World taught me when I saw it early, because I saw it in a just a standard theater, right? Because it was a screen unseen.
Yeah.
What that taught me is I cannot be in a standard movie theater really anymore for a big movie. I have to be in a Dolby, a Prime, or an IMAX. I have to be in the loudest theater possible, because all these people around are so fucking annoying. Like, I could hear the dude crunching on his popcorn during Jurassic World. People behind me fuddling with wrappers. In an IMAX, in a Dolby, I don't hear any of that, bro. It's just loudness all around me.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't bother me. It's like when people, keep your emotions together, okay?
I get it, like, if the crowd goes wild. Like, I was in an opening night Endgame. And, dude, when the crowd went nuts for the hammer, when the hammer flies and it's Steve Rogers, the whole theater went nuts. Understandable. We've been waiting for that moment.
Not okay. No. Shut up.
Bro, I loved it.
Just shut the fuck up and watch the fucking movie. I paid a ticket, and you're going to sit there. It says no talking. Turn off your phones. Just let me enjoy the moment and my peace. You could cheer after the fact when the movie's overward. After, like, it's like when you land on a plane and you land successfully and everyone's like, yeah.
I hate those
after
people.
After the fact.
I hate. There's two people I hate on a plane: people that clap when we land, and people that get up right away when we fucking stop.
Absolutely. What are you gonna do?
If you're in the back, don't even get up. Don't even get up.
Where are you gonna go?
Like, I get it. It's like, if it's like, hey guys, announce to the plane, I got a connecting flight I'm gonna be late for. Okay, cool. Get this person in the front of the plane. Fine. But if you're just Sally Joe freaking traveling from Vegas to Burbank, bitch, wait your turn. That's all you gotta do.
I got nowhere to go. I'll be the
turn.
last one on the plane if I want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still sit there.
Stupid, bro.
And if I have a carry-on, I'm not gonna waste my time on there. But yeah. So
no.
But no, what did you think? What else takes did you like from Superman?
I liked. Oh, dude, there was one I was going to bring up right before you brought up Jimmy Olsen.
Lex Luthor, he was great.
Oh God, Lex Luthor taught me I don't hate enough. My God, that casting of I don't know the actor's name, and that's my fault for not knowing it going into the show. but he played Beast in X-Men, the First Class and all that.
Yeah.
Good God, he killed it. He fucking killed it. I went into this movie with very low expectations.
Same.
Like I've been going into every movie this summer because this summer I feel like nothing's really grabbing me. Even like Fantastic Four, I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, I really want to be more excited for this, but I'm just scared. I'm just nervous. So I'm going in with low expectations. And I think that's helping because a lot of online hate for this movie, dude. A lot of people just coming out pissed off. I think it's just, I love the Snyder movies. I love them, dude. They're not the most perfect thing. I know Warner Brothers is to blame for that, but you watch any Snyder cut of these movies, and they're fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if they just let him cook, he would have freaking done his thing, right? That being said, like, I'm not going to die on that hill of...
They're two different movies. Absolutely, they're two different. One's darker, one's a little bit lighter and more family friendly.
The people who are just like, oh, this movie sucked because, Henry Cavill's a very better Superman. That's not the way to go about it. You're not gonna be happy with anything in life. Like, I also loved too how we got a restart of a major superhero, and while it's a little bit of an origin film, it's completely not an origin film. I don't got to sit there and watch his, his planet explode again, him land on the farm, him learn about his powers. None of that shit. I saw people griping about that, and it's like, dude, we're in a world now where this hero is established. You should know some version of his story somewhere. His origins really never change. Like, Superman came here because his planet exploded. That's all you really need to know. He grew up in Smallville. Clark and Ma Kent. Martha. Yeah, I remember the name, dog. Freaking Ben Affleck. But no, dude. Like, to me, it's just baffling. Like, that people are like upset because you didn't focus enough on his childhood. Why do we need to focus on his childhood? We've seen that.
I think the biggest shock was Bradley Cooper as his father.
That's what my question was going to be, is how did you feel about the parents and that reveal of the whole, you're here to basically put your super dick in as many humans as possible and breed just a bunch of super babies. How did you feel about that revelation?
I thought it was like pretty dumb, the fact that they had that, because his parents play a big role. Especially when he gets hurt, or they have the doctors and like his father is there, and then at the end he's sitting and looking at his foster parents, the ones who raised him. It's like, wow, that's the biggest F you to your original parents. Like, you just quit them. Like,
they saved your life. But so I've seen a theory online about this, and I actually agreed with it, and I was like, damn.
I get it, but like what? So then when Zod comes, or when other Kryptonians come from a different dimension or whatever, it's kind of like, I don't know.
So that's the thing is, they're saying that the press and Lex Luthor and the government or something verified that this recording's real. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right. The theory I saw online is that his parents never would have sent him there for that. There was a reason he was sent. There was a reason everyone wasn't listening to them, and it was whatever was going on their planet with the Zod thing. He wanted to leave because he wanted to conquer their planets. They just wanted to get their son off, type thing, right? His parents would have never had that ideology. That's a Zod ideology. Zod would have the technology to manipulate that recording. So the theory is that Zod somehow manipulated that recording before Superman got there or whatever, and it got damaged, and then when they reconstructed it, it's what Zod manipulated. The translation.
That's a theory, and I'm okay with that. But
if it fleshes out in the sequel, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Was that Lady Gaga as his mom, by the way?
I don't know.
I kept looking at her. I'm like, is that Lady Gaga?
It would be funny if it
would
was.
be. Yeah.
I don't think so.
You got to think casting Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
His father, it's Jor-El, right? Is his father?
Yeah.
You got to think that he's going to play a bigger role into future movies. With the story and everything, because otherwise it's like, well, that's just like I mean, is Bradley Cooper here just because he was Rocket Raccoon? Like, are we gonna get Zoe? Are we gonna get Zoe Saldana here at some point, just as like a photographer for a competing newspaper story someday? Like, what are we getting here? So,
I see Bradley Cooper in there. Where the hell is it? There's an engineer. That's blah 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 blah.
Yeah, because I kept looking at her. I'm like, is that Lady Gaga? I don't know Lady Gaga well enough.
No, I don't see it on here.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. So, then other than that, I think Lois was great. I think the whole casting was great. I laughed when Lex threw shit on the floor. He goes, "Pick it up." and then I'm like, this guy's an asshole. And then he fucking throws shit at his girl. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, damn. No one said anything, and I just kind of chuckled because I'm like, dude, this guy's an asshole.
Such an asshole, dude. He played that to perfection.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you threw shit at your girl? I'm like, all right, dude, asshole. But
dude,
I'm like, that's what happens when you're have so much money and power. You could treat people like shit. And I was like, dude, this guy's an asshole.
You absolutely can treat people like shit when you have that much money. Yeah, man, overall, I would say my score of this movie, I'd probably give it like a 8.5 out of 10, bro. It's a solid B for me.
See, yeah, it's 6.57 for me. I have a lot
wow,
of
so you went to the 0.57. Damn.
I have some qualms.
I get it.
I don't hate the movie.
No.
There's just things that I did not like. There's things I did like.
I'm a Batman guy. I've never been a Superman guy ever. I no matter what I watch, I've always felt like Superman is like, just of all the heroes, he's just like kind of a cheat of a hero. Oh, faster than a speeding bullet, and he's built bulletproof, and he shoots lasers, and he can blow super cold air that makes you freeze, and he can do this, he can do all this shit.
Yeah, but
and
we never get to see that all the time.
Only thing that weakens him is a green rock. Like, what are we doing? Like, that's it. Like, it seems like the biggest cop out of it. So I've never really liked, the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. I've seen them, but they're not I don't rate them very high. I liked Henry Cavill's, especially when it went to Batman vs Superman. Then you saw Batman's detective skills of figuring out how to beat Superman. That was dope, and those fight scenes in those movies were really fucking cool. I liked in this movie just the opposite of what you felt. I liked the somewhat humanization of him. I liked that they sat there and he was hurt and he was bleeding, and yes, he's the Man of Steel, but he's not indestructible. I liked that little bit of vulnerability in my Superman personally. That's why it went a little bit higher for me personally. That's just me. And honestly, just because I don't like the whole invincibility of him unless you got a fucking green rock.
Well, watch Invincible. He always gets his ass kicked.
Oh, yeah?
In Invincible? You ever watch it on Amazon Prime? Oh, dude, you'd love it. It's, yeah.
I'll check it out.
Not only that, super shit. All those monkeys doing all that stuff. For me, it would have been cooler to see the people that he had in cages brainwashed and to have them type it.
Right?
I would have been, that's cooler. And then, Crypto at the end is chasing the fucking monkeys.
Dude.
And then he saves a squirrel. I know Superman's a Boy Scout, right? I get that. But what makes me human is I save animals.
He saved the squirrel. Did you see him save the squirrel? I thought that was hilarious, dude.
Oh my
for having such low expectations for the movie, I was like, okay, that's it. It's fine.
You saved the squirrel, but what about the rest of the people that are getting smashed?
Right?
Yeah. So it is what it is.
I also liked that little swerve there because of when he finds out about his parents and you see the Justice Gang battling that monster outside, and he's just sitting there moping. And he's sitting there talking to Lois. He goes, they got it. Yeah. That was one of the first pictures that was released, was from that scene. And everyone's like, oh, shit, he's going to fight that thing? It was a huge swerve by James Gunn. I really like that. Did you know, Steven, that Superman made more money in 48 hours domestically than the last 4 DCEU movies?
Absolutely, I believe that.
It made $125 million. The next one, 124 million for Aquaman, which I don't know. I mean,
I didn't even watch it.
yeah. Sorry, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom made 124 million. Then The Flash made 108 million in its first 48 hours. Blue Beetle made 72 million, and Shazam: Fury of the Gods made 58 million. Those are so it outdid everything. I kind of like the track they're on with this James Gunn DCEU. This was a good first step into it. Now let's get a good second step with Peacemaker, because that's what's next. And
There was a lot of cameos.
yeah, there was a lot of cameos. I think
James Gunn's brother plays Wonder Woman in 1985. That guy, that's who he's playing.
Oh,
Pedro
okay.
Pascal's character. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so they put a lot of cameos in this movie.
Yes.
Of course, James Gunn's brother is going to be in his movies. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah. Did you know also that James Gunn with James Fillion? Is that what his name is? The guy that played Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
Is it James? Anyways, Nathan Fillion. Sorry. His whole goal with that wig was just to humiliate him.
Yeah.
Literally, he's like, my first thought is, how can I make a great movie? My second thought is, how can I use this as an opportunity to humiliate my friend Nathan Fillion? That fucking wig was something else, dude. That shit was crazy.
Nathan Fillion's wife or girlfriend is the girl from Malcolm in the Middle, the one that Malcolm likes, and then she burns her sweatshirt, and then that's when Malcolm sees
her boobs.
Yeah.
Is it the dorky girl?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Learn something new every day, bro.
Yeah. She was next to him on the carpet night. So yeah.
I'll have to go look at the pictures for that.
Side note.
Yes.
Sean is at Luminati's trying the hot dog pizza that Luminati's created today.
Is that with the Petrillos? That's the one I sent you earlier.
Yeah. So he's saying it's really good.
Hot dog pizza sounds bomb to me, bro. We're having hot dogs as soon as we get off the show tonight because it's National Hot Dog Day.
It is. It definitely is. I might go get a hot dog after this.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, I said it, and I'm like, can we have hot dogs for dinner? Like, fuck
so
yeah.
how are you gonna make your hot dogs?
Oh, bro, I'll tell you right now. So you get a beer, right? Get like a glass pan. Put all the dogs in the pan. Pour some beer in there. Put a little Worcestershire sauce, some seasoning. Throw them in the oven, 375 for about 30 to 45 minutes. Bake them. Bakes the alcohol into it and absorbs and like burns off the alcohol. Get a nice taste in your dog. They plump up a little bit. So I'm gonna throw them in there. Boom, put them on. A little mustard, a little cheese, a little pickle. Good to go.
No bacon, huh?
No, we're trying. I don't know if we even have bacon in the fridge. The bacon dogs. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it on the side because wrapping those dogs is a little hard. Aaron and I had this conversation about the bacon wrap dogs. At least in LA, when you get them from the cart, if you just got the dog by itself, no bacon, that's a shitty dog. The bacon and the grease and everything it makes it, the quality of that dog is very like fucking ass and lips.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a Chicago style hot dog, of course.
Yeah.
So that's
What's your go-to dog spot out there in Chicago?
Oh man, I got a couple. Growing up, Gene and Jude's was one of them. That's by my parents' place. They put sports peppers. They don't put a pickle. They have mustard, onion, relish, and sports peppers. They don't put a pickle or do they put tomato? I can't remember. But the fries are great. They're all hand cut there.
Ooh, I love a good hand cut fry.
Portillo's is another one that's really good. I know
we got a Portillo's in Buena Park, bro. I'm gonna crush that sometime later next week. I already told
the burgers are really good.
I'm gonna try them, bro.
That burger is really good, dude. And you know what the best part is? They ship Chicago water to all the places.
Oh, that's smart, dog. There's a spot in Disney World that does that. It's called Via Napoli's or whatever, Via Napoli's, whatever. It's a pizza joint over there in Epcot.
Yeah.
We talked to the guy, and we're like, hey, man, this is because it's some of the best, dude. I know it's a theme park, but this was some of the best pizza I ever had in my life.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy
Rizzo's
shit.
Pizza for the Muppets. That's got good pizza.
Oh yeah, I think they closed it down.
I know they
But
did. Go ahead.
Via Napoli's is like the Italian joint back there, right? They fly in all the ingredients from Italy, and
Expensive.
then they found a well in Pennsylvania where the water is nearly identical to the pH level of the water in Italy, and they bring that water into Disney World, and they use that water in the dough and all the other shit too to make everything. It's so good, bro. It's so
You
the fact
cream your pants?
I did. I went back a second time when I was down there.
Was
And
it
I'm like,
buffet?
next time I go, I'm going again. So, let's see. What else can we talk about Superman here before we wrap up? The future DCEU is pretty cool. James Gunn has said that each DCU project will be tonally different, just like the comics. I like that, bro. It gives each director their own kind of stamp on shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Marvel does. Each director is a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm all for it. I'm not opposed to it. I think it's a good idea.
Just cast a good Batman. That's all I want. Just cast me someone good as Batman.
Jonah Hill. Ted 2. The new Superman is Jonah Hill, and Marky's he's going fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, man, I again, it's not a terrible movie. It's just some annoying things that I was like, man, get this dog out of here. That's not my dog.
Well, speaking of the dog, while you didn't like the dog did some good for humanity. Dog adoption interest has spiked over 500% after Superman's release thanks to crypto. So while you maybe didn't like the dog, a lot of people saw him and was like, fuck, man, I want a dog.
Oh.
And hopefully they train their dog better than Supergirl trained her dog, because that crypto was a goddamn menace. Steven don't like him. Steven wants to beat the shit out of crypto. He said it. PETA, get Steven.
Yeah.
He's the one that said it. He said, hey, if I see crypto, I'm gonna fucking put him in a cage and I'm gonna sell him to Michael Vick. That's what he said. He said it on the show earlier. Rewind,
Yeah.
you'll hear it.
Totally. That's totally what I said. You know what's crazy about that percentage? What happened during the pandemic? People were getting animals, and what happened to those animals? They dumped them on the side of the road or gave them back
Oh, bro,
after.
I see so many stray dogs at work. It's not even funny, man.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so there's an increase in this, but then you know what happens when they like this is too much? They bring it on back.
Yes.
So that's why I don't have a dog, dude. It's too much responsibility.
I will get a dog someday. All right, I'm gonna look into the camera and say this. I will get a dog someday.
Well, you
because
have to because your kid wants one.
Well, that and my chick wants one, but I tell them we're too busy right now. When we don't have the kid, we're either going to a concert, we're traveling, or we're just doing degenerate shit. And then number two is freaking we live in an apartment with no freaking balcony, no nothing. That's not fair to the dog.
No,
So
absolutely.
when I have an establishment that's fair to the dog, I will get a dog. No problem. But
Yeah, it's a lot of hair. It's just you got to come back home.
and if
take
you're
the dog
someone
out.
that gets a dog and then puts it on the side of the road, you're a piece of shit.
Absolutely.
Fuck you. Like, honestly, like, you're the people I should be hunting down. If you're fucking throwing a dog out on the side of the road, man, get the fuck out of here. That's just inhumane shit right there. Don't do that to any animal. Put up a goddamn for sale sign. People buy shit off Facebook Marketplace all the time. Hey, you want a dog? Some fucker will buy it. The hell
You
you
want a
throwing it
bucket
away
of piss
for?
to pass your exam? Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
take it down to the shelter if you don't want it. Hey, man, here you go. At least that's humane. You're throwing it on the street? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dog get hit by a car and then suffer to death? Get out of here. Man, it got me worked up. Speaking of worked up, we almost had another cold open for today. A different one, completely. You ever see Mallrats?
Mallrats.
Oh, man. It's a
What's
great
Mall-
movie.
I
It's
have
Kevin
not.
Smith. You go find it after this. A lot of comic book references. Stan Lee's in it. Great movie.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason Lee, and then I'm blanking on the other guy's name, but yeah, Kevin Smith. It's like one of his best movies ever. This clip right.
Oh, it's $3.79 to rent the fucking movie.
Nah,
but yeah,
you-
that main guy sits next to Stan Lee. Goes, Stan, was it worth it?
Yeah. And then okay, so no, this is the clip that we have from Mallrats. So
But they're engaged.
Doesn't matter, it can't happen.
Why not? It's bound to come up.
It's impossible. Lois could never have Superman's baby. Do you think her fallopian tubes can handle his sperm? I guarantee he blows a load like a shotgun right through her back. What about her womb? Do you think it's strong enough to carry his child?
Sure, why not?
He's an alien, for Christ's sake. His Kryptonian biological makeup is enhanced by Earth's yellow sun. If Lois gets a tan, the kid could kick right through her stomach. Only someone like Wonder Woman has a strong enough uterus to carry his kid. The only way he could bang regular chicks is with a kryptonite condom. That would kill him.
He could not get hard with a kryptonite condom.
Exactly. So that's why I played it, because I knew you'd have a take on it, bro. I mean, we've seen it in the comics. We know what ends up happening. She ends up having a son of his. It's happened even in the previous Superman Returns. It was his kid. Moved that weird kid with the weird haircut. Moved the piano, right? But
Yeah.
could it happen? I mean, if he's faster than a speeding bullet, how fast are his swimmers? You know, like if he launches one out, like what kind of distance do you think Superman's sperm shots getting? Money shots getting?
I don't think that's gonna shoot out that fast.
You don't think so?
No, and also the kids didn't get his sons didn't get their powers until later on. It wasn't right away.
Yeah.
So you could have that effect, you know, because they didn't get it till like what? Clark didn't get his till he was a child because he was already Kryptonian. You know, a kid is half Kryptonian, half human. So there's going to be a little delay.
Yeah. I was just kind of curious. I wanted to make sure we played that because I don't really get an opportunity. I don't know if I'm ever have an opportunity to play that again. Maybe when the sequel comes out. But I love that exchange between them. The exchanges in Mallrats is like some of the funniest shit ever. That movie is hilarious. Before we wrap up, I'll just put a little bow on this, the little Superman segment that's taking up majority of the show. Steven, we usually play a little game here every week with my co-host Aaron, but he is not present this week. So you're going to be Aaron this week. Okay. This is Does Aaron Know with special guest Steven.
Does Aaron know we're ready for the show? Blue collar happy hour, let's go.
Let's go.
Knowledge is the game, let the fun unfold. Will he ace the test, or is it too bold?
Thank you, AI. Appreciate that.
Aaron's not home.
I am not musically savage. By the way, I sent you the artwork for this week. That shit is fucking really clean, bro.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. But this is Does Aaron Know with special guest Steven. Steven, there have been several stories of the Man of Steel told across various comics, television shows, and even 11 live-action movies. Steven, do you know where Superman made his debut?
Yeah, during World War II.
I don't know if it was during World War II. I mean, more specifically, do you know in what he made his debut in? Like, do you know the name of the thing he made his debut in?
It was in a comic book strip.
Yeah.
And it was in the newspaper, I believe, but I don't know what newspaper.
He made his debut in Action Comics #1, which was published on April 18th, 1938. One of the most sought-after comics of all comic book collectors.
Yeah, that's coming close to World War II. So that's Mm-hmm.
They're actually doing something. I don't know if it already passed, but I see the damn billboards. I think it's in August. They're doing this thing at Yamava, which is like an Indian casino out here in the desert, where you show up and you buy a raffle ticket, and they're gonna draw a winner, and the winner's gonna walk away with a copy. I don't know what grade it is, but they're gonna walk away with a graded copy of Action Comics #1.
Wow, that would be awesome to have.
They're going to get a shitload of people at Yamava that day. Don't gamble. I've gambled at an Indian casino. It's not even worth it. It's just they stealing your money. I'll say it right now. They're taking
you don't know how to gamble. You don't know how to gamble.
Bro, I watch my buddies walk in there. You got to listen, dude. You got to listen to the casino. The casino will tell you if it's a winning night or a losing night. If you don't hear people cheering, don't even sit down at the table. Don't even sit down at the table. You got to listen. You got to my hearing cheering.
You can start your own luck.
Okay, well.
Or take my money.
Yeah, or take my money.
I lost money yesterday. I lost money yesterday on the All-Star Game.
Did you bet on the AL?
What I should have done was taken the bet that my buddy did, Ohtani and PCA getting a hit, and that happened.
What was the over under that game? I didn't even look. I didn't have a chance to look.
No, I didn't even look at that. NL won, but
Yeah.
barely.
Yeah. We'll get to the All-Star game here in a second. Let's
That's
see.
interesting. I do not know. So, sorry, Aaron. I'm just keeping the trend going. I don't know.
Yes. Well, speaking of gambling, Uno got all of our hopes up for about 24 hours. The game Uno. There was a rumor going around that you were going to be able to start gambling on Uno in Las Vegas. And that ended up being not true. They ended up saying, nope, we're just making like an Uno lounge at the Palms, and you can play Uno, and it's Uno themed. I think they got blackjack and other shit in there with just Uno, there's just Uno colored cards or some shit. I don't know. But damn, how cool would that have been if you were able to go to fucking Vegas and just like win money on +4 in someone's ass?
Yeah, I mean, me and Sean talked about it on No on the Weekend on Monday, and then this story came out, and I'm like, well, that sucks.
Dude.
I mean, if you're playing against all 4 people, I mean, some people are going to be knifed to a gunfight at the end of that table.
Right?
People are going to get slapped. I get it, but I wish it would have been more Uno playing. At least playing against, 2 people and then the dealer. So,
Yeah.
Would you have played it?
Just depends on the rules, dog. If it's all against the dealer, if it's us working against the dealer, then yeah, absolutely.
I know.
But if it's everyone against in the table, I would have to sit there and really watch it, dude. Because like I like playing poker, but I don't play poker at a casino. Like I'll go play poker with my buddies if we ever do it. We haven't done it in years. But I won't go to a casino and play poker. I'll get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
I love watching the world. Like we stumbled upon the World Series of Poker the other day. I'm like, leave it. I love watching that shit. I love the movie Rounders. Uno, it just depends. I play Uno against my kid every now and then, and I get pissed off
you don't
when I'm down
let
to
her
2,
win.
and she +4. Oh, I don't let her win. Fuck that. No, we don't play the let the kid win game around here. We play the straight up, you're going to get your ass kicked till you can beat dad game. And that goes for everything. It goes for freaking Mario Kart. It goes for Disney Speed Racer, whatever we got. It goes for FIFA. It goes for everything. I don't care.
Who's faster to get the last piece of steak on the table?
I ain't got to worry about that. She ain't even up there yet. She just sits there and eats like a couple pieces of meat and a side, and we're good to go.
And then you get to take the leftovers.
Yeah, I get to take the leftovers. Speaking of just wild shit, when is one text one too many? Well, this lady found out. It's a story that's been gone viral yet again. This young lady who went on a date with a man was arrested after sending him 65,000 messages after just one date.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I saw it come up again. I saw it come up, and I'm like, I feel like I've talked about this story on another podcast before. Like, and I look at the date, like I Googled it. I gave it a Goog, and it came out in 2019. I'm like, I told my chick, I'm like, I knew I talked about this shit. But no, she was found inside the man's home bathing while he was away. Arrested, dude. It's a whole thing that she did, but it's going viral again on the internet. But I wanted to bring it up because I know you're in the dating world now. You're back in the. How's that going, by the way? Everything good? Everything great? Nothing's fallen off yet?
I got ghosted. It was after the special night, and then that was it. I think it was fine. I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Not like
hey,
crying.
I've done it. It's been done to me. It happens.
Exactly.
Okay.
It happens. But if you really want to get a girl, don't be yourself. You'll find out really quick.
You got to put up you got to be a mix of yourself, but with a facade. You have to hide a lot of the bad while really highlighting the good. You got to sell yourself, and then as she's sold, it's like a car, right? Mm-hmm. You sell them the beauty of the car
Honda
and
Civic.
how great it is, and then they find out what's wrong with the car later. That's all it is. Like, fuck, man, we got a flat tire. We got to get that fixed. We got this. We got that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
gotta get an oil change.
Gotta get an oil change every now and then. You know, gotta get your dipstick wet. You know, shit like that.
But no, it's fine. Now it's like I'm just chilling and doing what I want to do and not having to have responsibility. I think that's been the whole thing. That's why I don't have a dog.
Yeah, that's good. Is there any? Are you on dating apps or anything like that?
I'm on Hinge, but matched with this one girl, and it's funny because she's from this town called Wheeling, and my ex used to live there. And I'm
They
like,
know
this
each
girl.
other.
I'm like, this girl looks familiar. I'm like, I'm gonna bring it up, and she's a suburb girl, and I'm like, oh no, can't do it. I can't do the suburb thing again. I don't want to be sitting in a lawn chair in a backyard grilling hot dogs and not hearing gunshots. I do not want that. You know?
What are like? So that's one of your red flags is a suburb. Like,
Yeah.
I can't be a suburb girl.
Can't do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, man. Red flags are all over the place when it comes to dating. I don't know if you heard this. There's a lot of women nowadays that before they even give you the first date, they'll ask you, "Hey, who'd you vote for in the election?"
Oh yeah,
And
that's been a thing.
And if you don't answer the way they want you to answer, they'll ghost you. They'll tell you to fuck off. They'll tell you to do whatever. Which, God forbid, you have some differences, but whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've come up with a new theory, a new question for men to ask on dating apps. I already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you. You ever heard of the show Love Island, Steven?
I know about it, but I've not watched one episode.
Okay, there is a woman on this show named Hutta. And Hutta has been a very controversial person on this show this season, right? She's had 2 men, and in a lot of people's eyes, she has treated the men like absolute shit. Where doesn't matter how kind of good they do, the second they do something wrong, she makes a big deal out of it. Like, and then she gets mad at them for certain things. Like, she was dating one dude, and he brought her pancakes up in the morning, but one of the girls that doesn't have a boyfriend, he felt bad for her, so he also brought her pancakes. And she's like, what, she brought her 2 pancakes, you only brought me 1 pancake. She's got 2, I got 1. What the? She gets mad about stupid shit, right? Just things. And then she started dating another guy in the house, right? So this is like how the series wrapped up is they're joking around on one of their last nights. Everyone's having a pillow fight. Her man throws a pillow, and it bonks her right in the nose. Well, Hutta had a new nose put in 3 months before coming on the show. So she leaves the room all pissed off, comes back in looking miserable with a brace on her nose. and then they get in bed that night, and she was super rude to him and all this shit. And then she starts going, I want you to cuddle with me. And he goes, I know you're not sleeping. I want you to cuddle with me. He goes, leave me alone. I want you to cuddle with me. No, I'm sleeping. You have till the count of 3 to cuddle with me, or I am going to make tomorrow a living hell. Like, I'm not going to talk to you all day. It's going to be a bad day for you tomorrow. Do you really want to ruin tomorrow? You have till 3. 1, 2, 3. You ruin tomorrow, right? Then the next day, they go on their last date, and the dude's like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, it seems like you're not into this. And she breaks up with him on the date. They're on a dock in the middle of this lake, like, type thing that they walk to. And it's all water and surround the dock. They bring out this person to serenade him as she's breaking up with them. Fucking hilarious. He leaves the table. She gets up like 5 minutes later, whatever, gets up, goes to walk away, and she's coming off, and he goes over to like, hey, you good? She goes, yeah. So what, like, you gonna carry me or what? Like, he looks at her, he's like, nah, I'm not gonna carry you. F you. We just broke up. I'm not carrying you. You walk. She has to take off her high heels, right? So now the internet is all abuzz of all these women who are sitting there, and they're saying, oh, I'm with Hutta, these men, this and that, they didn't respect her, blah, 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 right? So this is the question you ask a woman on a dating site. Ask her, did you watch Love Island? If she says yes, go, where do you stand on Hutta? And if she's with Hutta, ghost her ass, bro. Don't even deal with the headache, dog. She's gonna be a fucking pill. She's gonna be a goddamn disaster. I'm telling you right now, ghost her.
If you're with Hutta, you're not gonna get nothing from Nutta.
Yeah. If you're with Hutta, you get no Nutta. Like, yeah, there you go.
Literally, there you go.
Yeah, you get no Nutta. No. And then also, for the men in a relationship, you want to use this as a weapon? You're in a fight with your significant other? Just go ahead. When the moment presents itself, just tell her, okay, Hutta. Boom. Especially if she watches the show. You don't even have to watch the show.
Okay,
you make that reference to her and say that, oh, bro, you won the fight. You won the fight right there.
All right, I want you to record it I need you to do that
I've
experiment.
I've already done it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I wish you would have recorded it and gotten a reaction.
I'll do it, and I'll just I'll post it on the social media when I can when we're arguing. I'm like, okay, Hutta, and just see what the reaction is.
Jesus. Oh my God.
She's gonna listen to this later and she's like, fuck you, man. Like,
God.
So yeah,
you're telling these young men out there to say
if they stand with Hutta, they get no nutta. That's the stance that Steven and I are taking.
There you go.
All right, I want to talk about this, Steven. I skipped a bunch of stuff we were supposed to talk about because we just went super long on Superman. That's okay. Sydney Sweeney was in the news. Did you see? Did you see what your boo did or was about to do?
No. What?
Sydney Sweeney is the favorite to be the next Bond girl, dude. She's the favorite.
I mean, I'm all for it.
I know you are, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll take a bath in that movie and she'll make a new bath soap for you, dog. A James Bond bath water soap with Sydney Sweeney.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man.
I think she'd be a great Bond girl, dude. And just she could do some action. She could do a bunch of different stuff, man. She's a looker. I like it, bro. I like it a lot.
Yeah, Sean disagrees. He says she looks like she's underage. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What the fuck? No, nah. Just Carter, dude. Even if she looks, she's she's in her late 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, something like that.
She's late 20s. She's like 28.
Ah, bro, Jesus Christ, that's plenty fine, Sean. Come on, man.
Yeah, and also she's got an ice cream at Baskin Robbins.
I'm gonna go get me some right now. I gotta go. Thank you for listening.
You go to your girl. She's like, "Where's my ice cream? I got you this different one, but I'm having this." Sweeney.
I'm looking some Sweeney.
It's got the chocolate sprinkles cone, and then it's got ice cream in there, and then gummy bears.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you see the Stranger Things trailer today? You Stranger Things fan?
I am, but it's been taking too long. And they're gonna break it up, and it's like, you lost the moment, the mojo, right? The train is not the station.
They took a while. It's been like 3 years now since.
I think longer than that.
It's gonna be like 3.5, I think, by the time it airs, because it comes out Thanksgiving, Christmas, then New Year's Eve. I saw the trailer. It looks dope, but like you said, yeah, man, it's taking a minute. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch all of season 4 before I gotta do it, but.
And my question is, did they show the city all fucked up? Like, because when
it's weird, bro. There was a girl, the sisters in a classroom. I thought the whole fucking place was falling apart. How is she in school?
And that guy got ripped in half, which was hilarious. That bully.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
That was cool.
Let's do some All-Star Game talk. We were talking about that earlier. What were your thoughts on the All-Star Game? Particularly, how did you think the pitch challenges worked? Because I know they were testing that out.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I really liked that the first pitch challenge used in the All-Star Game was to ring up Manny Machado. That really just was like, yeah, fuck you,
you
man.
don't like Manny Machado?
Fuck no. Fuck him. Does anybody like Manny Machado besides people in San Diego?
I mean, Michael Busch got snubbed. He should have been not Michael Busch. Matt Shaw should have been the third baseman from the Cubs. Should have been there. And Michael Busch has a better OPS than Pete Alonso for first base.
If what's his face? Oh God, I'm blanking on his name. If Muncy didn't get hurt, Machado wouldn't have started. He was leading in votes, and then he got hurt, and then people were like, "Oh, he shouldn't be ahead anyways." It's like you compare their stats. Like Muncy was doing way better than Machado.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I definitely see the good. I was worried about the pitch challenge, how much it was going to take up. If that's the way it is in a regular game, I'm all for it. Let's get that in there.
See, but they also want to they want to make the game faster, but that's going to slow it down, and then I don't know.
It's one of those things. It's just I know they want to make it faster. I don't know. What did you think of the tiebreaker?
I thought it was pretty cool.
That was dope.
I thought it was really cool. And Kyle Schwarber, R.I.P., used to be a Cub. Now he's a Philly. He got the win for us for the NL.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't watch, the All-Star Game has before ended in a tie. In the last 20 years it did. I don't remember when, but I remember watching this ended in a fucking tie. That's bullshit. So they installed this tiebreaker where it's a home run. It's like a home run swing off. You pick 3 players from each team, and AL went up first. NL had home field advantage, and literally you get 3 pitches. How many home runs can you hit? 3.
I wish PCA got a piece of that, but whatever.
And then
It's all politics,
Yeah. Speaking of the home run derby, I'm gonna butcher it. Cal Riley, is that his last name?
Yeah.
Cal Riley, aka the Big Dumper, first catcher to ever win the home run derby.
Yeah. And then my buddy Matt made that bet and he won. So
that's smart. Good for him.
I picked the hometown kid.
That's also smart.
Yeah. But,
So Cal Riley, as of this recording, currently sitting at 38 home runs back half of the season. He is 18 shy of tying Griffey for the most home runs in a single season by a Mariner.
Yeah, and he's in Seattle, so yeah, something's in the water.
Do you think he surpasses Griffey, or do you think second half maybe a little slump here doesn't get quite muster up to Ken Griffey?
I want to say he gets close, but I don't think he's going to get it.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm all for a record being broken.
I'm all for it too.
I'm all for it. When you got an ass like that, bro, I mean, holding a record too, that's just double. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
you got Big Dumper on that boy. Big Dumper.
I didn't even look at his ass.
I was lost in his eyes.
yeah, absolutely. No, I thought it was great. If we're talking baseball, the Cubs play the Red Sox this coming week at Wrigley, and you know me, I love the Red Sox. And I don't know if I'm going to go to the games this week. I'm going to try to go in the 4th inning to see if I get a ticket for $25. I'll probably ride my bike down there. And then we play some other team. I think it's also another tough team because the Red Sox have won 10 in a row, and now they're 3.5 back from the Toronto Blue Jays. So, we play the Kansas City Royals, and I didn't know the Royals had so many freaking All-Stars. So now it's like, that whole Central in the AL is crazy.
Dodgers play the Brewers this weekend, so see how they do.
In Milwaukee?
At Dodger Stadium.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you got swept by them.
Yeah, and they were struggling there before the All-Star break. They lost. They dropped 3 or 4 to Houston. Then they dropped 6 games in a row, 7 games in a row, whatever it was. And then they finally beat I almost said Niners, the Giants, back to back.
You like the Giants too, right?
No, fuck the Giants. I saw a video today where it's like they were asking Giants fans, Dodgers fans, hey, would you date a Giants fan? Hey, would you date a Dodgers fan? And then literally 99% of people like, fuck no. Like, I would not date a Giants fan. Ugh. Hey, would you date a White Sox fan?
You know what? It would keep it interesting, but if you're a Cardinals or a Brewers fan, especially a Brewers fan, I'd be like, because I know you're a Green Bay Packers fan, and I'm gonna be like, no, that's my red flag. That's my second question.
I got the button. Hey, if you're a Brewers or a freaking Cardinals fan or a Packers fan, Steven's got one thing to say to you.
Go fuck yourself.
Absolutely. And say what you want about Caleb Williams. I don't care whatever he paints his nails, as long as that guy's slinging touchdowns and getting over 4,000 yards.
Well, we'll see how this season goes. Right around the corner is NFL season. But before we get to the NFL season, we got to get through some UFC. And UFC 318 is this weekend. Before we get to 318, I got to talk about him. Derrick Lewis. I know, Steven, you are not the biggest
I like Derrick Lewis.
Fan.
My balls was hot.
They are. Did you see what he did this week?
No,
last weekend? He was on a fight night, won his fight, and then he got interviewed. This is who his next opponent is, Steven. I'll tell you what.
Back in the win column, extending your record for most knockouts in UFC history. What do you want next, my friend?
I've been gone for 2 weeks, so I want my wife next. It's gonna be a lot of ground and pounding.
Oh, damn. Ooh. I wonder how embarrassed she is.
Oh, dude. I don't think she was embarrassed at all. She's looking at him like, yeah, she's ready. That's why she's got all white on, dude. She's like, You're going to get some fluid somewhere. They ain't going to see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. No, good for him. I bet you he did.
Oh, dude, I bet you he grounded and pounded a couple times that night. Big win like that. Big old hot, sweaty balls right on her face, probably.
My balls was hot.
But UFC 318 is this weekend, Steven. I know you're not the biggest fight fan, but I'm going to tell you right now. If you ever wanted to get into fighting, or if you ever wanted to just watch two men beat the living shit out of each other, this is the weekend to do it, because it's headlined by Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier fighting his retirement fight. Jam-packed card. Opening fight on the main card is Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. U.S. versus Mexico. Daniel Zellhuber, the slight favorite, so we'll take him in that fight. Then you got Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull out of Brazil. Normally, you know, I go with, if you never know, go with the Brazilian. So let's take Patricio Pitbull there. Then you got Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. No odds released for this fight. I don't know. I'm going to say Daniel Rodriguez because he looks like more of a badass. Then Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. Yeah, I'm going with the Russian here to beat the Brazilian here. Roman Kopylov wins. Then in the main event, Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. Dead even fight, dude. These men have fought twice in the past. This is their third go. Poirier's won both. Poirier retiring, and they're in his home state. This is for the BMF title. You ever the baddest motherfucker? You ever heard of that one, Steven?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So this is like it's like a fun title that fighters fight for. Bro, these guys are gonna bang. If you're gonna put money on it, I mean,
put it
it can go either
Pereira.
way. Yeah. I'm
He's retiring. What's he gonna do?
I'm gonna go. I would say Dustin Poirier wins. But personally, he's already won the first two.
Yeah, I would want that.
Yeah.
But as if it's scripted like WWE, you might
pass the torch type thing. But Max Holloway's, I mean, Max Holloway's had a storied career too. So Aaron would have done this more justice. You know, I did it on the fly real quick. But blue collar parlay, let's go. Daniel Zellhuber, Patricio Pitbull, and Roman Kopylov as your blue collar parlay for this week. I'll give you the odds on social media. Y'all can fuck off. I ain't trying to do this right now.
I mean, absolutely.
But that brings us to the end of our show, Steven, which means it's
almost time for turkey sandwiches.
Which means it's time for everybody's favorite segment, Schwarzenegger in the Pack. Uh-oh. Went the wrong way in the volume there. That's right. It's Schwarzenegger in the Park, everyone's favorite game, where we do Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions, saying movie quotes. And it just can't be something Arnold Schwarzenegger said. Makes the game very hard. Yeah. You want to go first or second this week, Steven?
I go first.
All right, you get ready, dog, and I'll count you in like fucking Steven Spielberg here.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
You tell me when you're ready, dog, and I'll give you the end action.
Okay, let's go.
And action.
Who do you think you are? You're not the kind of man that sacrifices and lays down the line and let the other man pass.
That is Captain America from the Avengers. Yeah.
That's
Avengers.
correct. That's correct.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, fuck. The movie's going to fuck me. But I was like, nah, that's the first one. He's like, because then he takes the missile at the end of the movie up into the hole.
Yep.
You know, the black hole. All right. Get down. Yes. Not a tumor. All right, I'm ready. Count me in like Spielberg.
3, 2, 1, action.
I'm as human as anyone. I get scared. But that is being human. And that's my greatest strength.
You cheeseball, it's Superman.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Look at that, dude.
Wow.
Friggin' solid show, bro. Solid show.
Absolutely.
We thank you guys for listening. This is the show where no topic's off limit, including Superman and the Hutta thing and whatever else we talked about this week. Steven, plug No Water on the Weekend. Plug Shoes Chicago Sports. Plug all your shit right now.
Absolutely. So No Water on the Weekend has merch out right now at 606media.com. You could go ahead and buy T-shirts that we have that I've designed online that you could go pick them up. The Tory shirt The show that doesn't drink no H2O is in development.
Yeah.
I've been working on stuff for True Chicago Sports for Bears stuff, but I can't put an actual Chicago Bears like the name or else we'll get sued. But yeah, so we're gonna have that coming out. I'm
only if they find out.
Oh, they'll definitely find out. So we get an a cease and assist. Yeah. So you can find us Nowhere on the Weekend on YouTube. Live shows on Sundays now because we got booped over to Sundays now. And plus, now we could actually talk about the show over the weekend, depending if we do fun things. And then, yeah, TikTok is Nowhere on the Weekend. Instagram is Nowhere on the Weekend, but weekend at the end is spelled WKND. So, yeah. Be sure to get those shirts. They are $25, I believe.
Yeah,
it's cheaper than shirts at PacSun or Old Navy or Express or wherever you want to buy T-shirts at.
We here at Blue Collar Happy Hour don't have any shirts yet, but if you are going to spend money on a shirt, please make sure you go spend it on a No Water on the Weekend shirt because that's the show where they say no to H2O, and they're friends of ours. So make sure you go buy one for $25. Support a local podcast. They're just two men trying to build a franchise brick by brick, just like the rest of us. So give them a shout out. Go follow them. Their show's great, man. Kind of similar to ours, different topics. They actually fucking break shit down into segments and have way better music than we do. Not this fucking AI shit you put out.
You know what's crazy is we have a new ad that me and Sean created after the show. We're drinking after we did the show. We did it. We created another thing. I wrote it out. He composed it, scripted, and he had a song when it was in a band that he had with one of his buddies that they just had drums and guitar. Came out sick. Sounds like a radio station one. So I'll send you the clip. See what you think.
And then if you guys have anything you want us to cover on the show, send it in. Or if you have a comment on something we covered on the show, DM us. Instagram, TikTok. Don't Facebook me. That's lame. But yeah, Hey, lady, we're filming a show here. Good God. You know, this is going to be on the internet, and you're just walking in the background of our stage. Who do you think you are? I'll Christian Bale you right now. Christian Bale, Terminator Salvation. You never heard of it. Go give it a Goog.
Or say Hutta. Tell her she's being a Hutta.
Yeah. Hey, quit being such a Hutta. Oh, her fucking face. And she's flipped me off. Bro.
That was so worth it.
We got a live reaction right there.
That was perfect.
I'll post that video later. It'll just be like, hey, man, record you calling her a Hutta. And I'll be like, and then it'll be like, a few hours later. And then it'll be like, you're a Hutta. Oh, shit, she flipped me off. Make sure you guys follow them. Make sure also, if you're a listener, Stevens, follow us as well. We're good time people to be hanging out with. I like to say it like this: share us with your friends. Share us if you share us with your enemies. Share us with everybody. Just don't share us with my boss, please. Thank you. We appreciate you guys listening to the best blue collar podcast out there, Blue Collar Happy Hour. You guys. Take it easy. Stay cool. The bar's always open here. No topics off limit. All that good shit. We'll see you guys next time. Same happy hour time. Same blue collar channel.
Thank you for listening to the fucking Blue Collar Happy Hour, you fucking bookies. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the fucking show. And while you're at it, tell your fucking friends about us too. Follow us on the fucking social media at the Blue Collar Happy Hour. Follow